Okay, so I am just Mel today. Today is day 5 of putting myself on film for 100 days. I am in the car because I am currently driving to Charleston to take Carrie down to a modeling gig that she has, and I just have the craziest day at work and everything else, and I did not have time to do my monologue or my character, but I still must keep my promise to myself and record myself. So what I thought about doing is there is this hashtag on Twitter right now that goes, tell a story that sounds like a lie but is actually true. So I have one of those. I have several. But the thing about it is that it might incriminate me, or it might make somebody who loves me or who I love want to incriminate me. So this one is pretty bad. Well, it's not pretty bad, but it is pretty bad, but it's not terribly bad. So I'm just going to tell the story. Don't try to tell nobody. So this was in April of 2016. Yeah, April of 2016. This was right around Easter. And we were going to the Easter egg roll because my nieces were performing. They were invited by Michelle Obama to perform at the Easter egg roll. And my brother was able to get us extra VIP tickets so we could, get in and hang out all day and get into all the stuff and eat all the free food. And so it was just really, really, really cool. So I'm there and I'm geeked out. It's so cool. Like, all these celebrities are there. Like, everybody is there. But I'm really not tripping because we're in like the little family area where like my nieces are and a few other families. So I got word that we were in tents that were set up on the lawn, and I got word that in the tent right next door to us, so I'm here, and in the tent right next door was none other than the Beyonce, Jay-Z, and the one and only forever First Lady, Michelle Obama. So I'm tripping. And so like all the like celebrities are like going in and out of the tent. And mind you, I'm in this tent like right next door, and I'm geeked out because I'm Mel. So I'm like, okay, I could just sit here and chill, or like, when is the next time that you're going to be like literally 20 feet from Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Michelle Obama? So when I found this out, I'm not going to tell you how I found that out because that would definitely be incriminating. But when I found it out, Tariq, my son, was there, rest his soul. So he left us back in July, but that's another story. I don't want to get on that. So anyway, he was there with me, and he was geeked out too. Not as much as me, but he was more or less wanting to just enjoy the day. We had already met like different people that he liked and took pictures and all of that good stuff. So he was just kind of hanging around with me. And so I tell him, I'm like, Reed, listen, that tent right there, Michelle Obama, everybody, they're in there. He's like, Mom, we gotta go. I was like, well, I was told that if I go in, I need to act normal. Like, they told me just like, act normal, act like you're supposed to be in there. Because again, all the celebrities were coming in and out. Beyonce ain't know who I was just somebody, so it didn't nobody invite me in there. I'm just like, oh my God, but I can't pass up this opportunity because I'm probably, if ever, it'll be a while before I ever have this opportunity again. So okay, so Tariq is behind me, and I'm like, Tariq, I'm gonna do it. So I'm walking toward the tent, and Tariq's like, okay, Mom, they said to just act normal. Don't do nothing stupid. He's like, just act normal. I was like, all right, man, stop talking to me like I'm dumb, So I walk in the tent, and as soon as I walk in, right in front of me, like across the tent, was Jay-Z. And I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I reach in my back pocket and pull out my phone to take a picture. Next thing I know, their security guard, who is the one that is always on tour, he's on all the pictures, I can't even think of his name right now, he kind of like jumps in and closes the curtain of the tent. He's like, no pictures. And he just closes the tent. And Tariq was like, man, Mom, we was in there, man. Why you I'm like, great, man, hush, whatever. I got excited and I wanted to take a picture. And ironic enough, I never even realized until maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that I actually got that picture. I didn't think it snapped, but I was going through my phone looking for pictures of Tariq to save, and I was like, man, how cool. I never knew that I actually got the picture of Jay-Z standing there. But anyway, I got it. So we and I got kicked out of the tent. So here I am, I'm still Mel, and I don't give up that easily. So what I did was I just kind of stood behind the tree and kind of stood out like I still wasn't far, because I'm like, it's got to be a way. And so this whole time, like Anthony Anderson and the whole cast of Blackish, they already went in and came out, and like, I shouldn't be saying all of this, but Marsai Martin, she was like crying. It's her first time meeting Beyonce, and I don't know his name, Miles that plays, what's his name? I know his name, but anyway, he was all laughing at her like she's all tripping and crying. It's her first time seeing Beyonce, and she was just like so taken back. She was, and actually she told a story on one of those night shows about the first time she met Beyonce, and I was like, how cool. When I was watching it, like I was standing right there, I witnessed exactly what she's talking about right now. So anyway, so all of that, and then Tariq and I, well, I'm standing there, I'm kind of standing behind the tree. And so my source, who tipped me off that she was there, also came and tipped me off that she was about to come out of the tent to take Blue Ivy to the bathroom. So here I got a second chance. But this time I'm not going to mess it up. I'm not going to be freaky or anything like that. So I'm like, what? For real? Like, he's like, look, you ain't hear nothing from me. You don't know nothing, but they about to walk out and go to the bathroom over there. You're going to see a lady come out, then you're going to see her come out, then you're going to see a guy come out behind them. I'm like, for real, okay. I'm literally behind the tree, no joke. I got video if you don't believe me. I'm literally like kind of hugging the tree with my phone around the tree when she came out, and I'm like following her across the yard until she got to the bathroom, and I stood behind that same tree and waited for them to come out of the bathroom, and I recorded her again coming out. And then so as she came out, people started to kind of crowd around her, and it wasn't a lot of people in this area because we were in a roped off area that was only like some celebrities and their family, so it wasn't like the whole thousands of people that was there that had access. It was just a few people, but people started to kind of, it's Beyonce, people started gathering around, and then a puppet lady stops and she's giving Blue Ivy a show. And I'm like, oh, that's my chance. She's giving Blue Ivy this little show. So, all right, that's my chance. So I walk up closer, and next thing I know, I'm standing right behind Beyonce. And then, like, I get closer, and we're kind of like almost, not exactly shoulder to shoulder, but shoulder to shoulder-ish. And I'm standing there like right next to her, and the little puppet lady is recording Blue. And I noticed other people are taking pictures and recording, so I'm like, oh, here goes my handy dandy phone. And I took some pictures and I took some videos. And Beyonce was so gracious. She was just like, okay, guys, no more pictures, please, but thank you. And so I was like, okay, I gotta listen to the queen. And I put my phone away, and that was cool. But other stuff happened that day that was really, really, really cool too. But that's the only part I'm gonna share, which is probably too much, and I probably shouldn't have said everything I said. But I had to make a video today, and I'm driving, and I started a monologue while I'm driving. I tried to make one up in my head, but the words sounded dumb. And then I tried to do one that I remember, but it didn't have a connection with it. So I felt like it was stupid for me to do something that I wasn't connected with. So even though this is just day 5 of me recording myself, I am learning that I don't want to just do it to do it, even though I already knew that. So if I'm doing a role, it normally takes me some time to get into that role. Even if it's a role that I've done before, it takes me time. I have this process that I go into, and then one day it just clicks and I just become the character, and it's just crazy. But I don't always have that kind of time, and people don't always have that kind of time to put faith into me. I've been blessed so far that folks are like, no, I know she can do it. She's not there yet, but I know she'll be there, and I know that when lights come on, she's going to blow it out of the water. That is me. But I need to be able to blow it out of the water day 1. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. And doing this already, and today's just my 5th day, I've recognized a difference in the connection that I've had with pieces that I have of the things that I am wanting to do is to be able to be as authentic in a piece that I am auditioning for that was written by another person as I am in my own pieces. Because even if my pieces don't necessarily come from an actual event in my life, I think that the connection to something in me is so prevalent that it's just, still me. So I don't know. This is a journey. I haven't been able to jump into the Intent to Live like I wanted to. The Intent to Live is all about technique, and I really want to jump into that, but I have had a cool, busy week. Just insanely busy. But I will say, I could have tightened my time up, and I could have been able to do more. So, but anyway, my phone's ringing. Thank you